Hey guys, SPG Original, back with another video. Alright, so if you have seen just now's video, I would highly recommend you to watch it, even though it might be a little bit violent for kids, for Minecraft kids like some of you guys. So if you would like to watch Call of Duty mobile videos, please make sure that you are allowed parental guidance so that you can go and watch this video, because according to the COPPA Act on YouTube, I specified that I would make the videos have a type of restriction. But if you are a Minecraft kid watching this now, I tell you, just now's video, if you think you are not suitable to watch such mature content, please don't watch it. Alright, for now we shall begin with today's video. 5 traps which you can use, 5 defenses which you can use. Right, so these are all traps and defenses. These are 5 traps and defenses that you can use to protect your house. Alright, so we will start from the outer walls all the way and weaving into the house. Alright, from defenses to traps. And now let us get into this video. Alright, so for these defenses and traps, I'm going to show you them, all of these one by one. Alright, so first is this really small but particularly effective design. This is the supercharged arrow launcher. Alright, so let's place these arrows inside and they will fire out. Right, so make sure you flick this lever first before it activates. So just now I've already flicked the lever. Right, and you can see these arrows really fire really fast. Right, and now it's not doing any of the noise anymore. Right, so now we can collect these arrows. Alright, so how this works is that there is a comparator which detects whether there are any arrows in the dispenser. When it detects that, hey, there's arrows in the dispenser, right? So the dispenser acts a bit like a storage type of thing, and this comparator will detect it and send the signal to this redstone torch and turn it off. But there's still this on, so if you would want to, you will have to flick this lever and turn it on. Then it will fire out continuously. And once there is no more arrows inside, the comparator will detect, oh, let's stop powering the torch, and the torch will light up again. Yep. Oops. So the torch will light up again and not allowing this dispenser to have this redstone clock activated anymore. Right, so this is a fairly simple redstone clock, but as you can see, these are redstone torches only, which only have a 0.1 redstone, which only have a 0.1 second redstone pulse. Alright, so when it's sent, alright, so this is only has a 0.1 second delay. Alright, so because of this delay, when it turns on, right, so there is no more signal coming in, so this turns on and it sends a signal up, which then turns it off. Alright, and then it turns off the signal, and this cycle will repeat. Now it is important to have 2 of them so that the redstone clock will not fizzle out. Alright, sometimes redstone clocks will fizzle out because there's some kind of mechanism which does this. Let me demonstrate it to you. Right, so all you need is these 2 sand blocks diagonal to each other, redstone torch on one side, and alright, so as you can see, this makes the redstone torch and the redstone dust unpowered. But look closely, if you power two of them. So you can see that the torches are flashing at different intervals, causing this one to be unable to detect fast enough, and thus powering it all along. So you must make sure that if you use this design, you must have the redstone torch connected to this dispenser. But over here, this is a different design, so we do not need to fret about that. You can take the signal from anywhere. Alright, so when both are off, this redstone clock will turn on, and this redstone repeater will power the dispenser, firing out the arrows. What a simple but deadly mechanism when you use it against your enemies. Alright, this is particularly effective for intruders. Alright, so next is this. Alright, so as you can see, there's water over here. But why? Now, let me introduce to you the overpowered TNT Cannon. Alright, so for example, if your intruders are too far away, but you know that they are approaching your base now, you can fire at them. Alright, just flick this lever and it will be fired out like a bullet. Alright, so this is a bit like a single shooting bullet. Alright, a bit like a sniper rifle, TNT cannon. This can go up to 50 meters or 50 blocks in Minecraft's world, due to 1 meter being 1 block in the real world being 1 block in this Minecraft world. So Steve is really big sized. He's 1 meter by 1 meter wide and 2 meters tall, right? So so if we do this again, you can see that the firepower causes it to shoot out really fast. And also with this blue ice barrel, which allows the TNT to move faster than usual, and it hits this. Alright, so now water is able to cause lesser damage, but not totally reduce the damage. And the damage is reduced so much so until these blocks cannot be destroyed. Alright, so the blocks, if the TNT is in water, blocks cannot be destroyed. But this TNT cannon still deserves extreme firepower. Right, so over here you can see that these are powered, this is powered, there are 3 of them over here, and 3 of them down, and another 3 of them on this side. So there are 9 plus this one at the top, 10, and 1 at the bottom, 11. Alright, so this entire thing is open, meaning that you can refill it with TNT at any time. And this one is another one, which is the TNT which will be fired out from the muzzle, right, from this barrel and muzzles. Alright, so now this one is a lot more deadlier. So if you see my inventory, I have a spawn pufferfish, because that's what it is for, right? So you can put this pufferfish over here. There's a little bit of redstone going on, and you flick the lever. Right, the same thing is happening to this. So I use this redstone clock design as well. But watch what happens. See? Pufferfish all explode outwards. Alright, so if you were in survival, yeah, you will die due to poison. Right, this is quite a sticky situation. Right, so I didn't die after all. Nearly didn't die. Alright, so this is how it goes for this poison. As you can see, this is seriously deadly if you are at a higher difficulty. So this trap is really useful. Now viewers, I know what you will be asking for. How do you operate this machine? Alright, it's really simple. What you need to do is just install it in one of your walls if you have it. These walls which are surrounding your wall, which are surrounding your home, it's best to place them in the corner so that they won't be easily spotted. Alright, so over here, when I flick this lever, this redstone torch goes off and it activates the redstone clock by not powering it. And as you can see, this is the dispenser. Right, so when we place something in it, this comparator will detect it and the observer will also detect it, sending out a 0.1 redstone signal to these pistons to retract, but then they will be pushed up again because the pufferfish has not been activated yet. So we can flick the lever, and once the dispenser is empty, the comparator senses it and these retract. But now these pufferfish have been squeezed in a 1 block space for these 64 pufferfish have been stuffed inside 1 block, and you can imagine how squeezy that is. So when the pistons are let down, all hell breaks loose on the battlefield. Alright, so all the pufferfish will explode out, literally explode. If you have more pufferfish, I recommend you do not do that, because you might have pufferfish all around your walls within a 100 block radius. Yeah, and that will be bad. And that will be bad for the time when you activate the trap. Until the pufferfish die out, it is extremely dangerous to even set foot out of your walls, because you'll be poisoned by the pufferfish. So thankfully I caged this up so that they wouldn't explode out into the entire world. Alright, so now let's head on to the fourth one. This one is really easy. In fact, the easiest, if I might say. Suppose that intruders have now known of all of your weapons and have disarmed them, and now they are approaching your entrance this very instant. But wait. So if your house is made out of stone, natural stone, or any wood, you can use this to your very advantage. Due to these pressure plates being oak, being wood, or stone, you can use them to your advantage. See, when you look at it from above, it looks just like a normal one. But see, it all looks normal. Well, until you step on it. See, there's only this small little line. Alright, so intruders might not even notice it, and when they step on the pressure plates, the redstone lines here are activated. This is a fake door. Alright, and these redstone torches will turn off and the pistons will retract, sending whoever is on these pressure plates down into whatever torture chambers you want, or you just want to give them a swift kill so that they won't disturb you anymore. And the last of them all, even if intruders barely manage to escape your trap, or you could link this one up to here. Alright, so they will land on this gravel one. So if you are going for a medieval style or some industrial industrial, I suggest you use this. If you are going for Egyptian, I suggest you use sand. Right, so there are chests everywhere. There are chests everywhere. So the opponent might think they have access to your fine luxuries until they open this chest. This will cause the dispensers to activate, and it will push this piston out, breaking all the signs holding the gravel together, and hell breaks loose. All the gravel will fall down into this 3-block high lava pit. Alright, so all the gravel will be underneath and the lava will still be up there, so need not worry, because this is Minecraft Pocket Edition. So your intruder will be set to burn in a 2-block high lava. Right, so now let's give this a test. Oh no, it didn't work. Oh no. Right, so I will need to replace this with something else. Just give me a moment. Alright, so I use smooth sandstone over here. This time round, if this observer doesn't work, you can try this design. Very effective. Right, so you could place some diamonds in here. Right, so these are just normal chests, they are not trap chests. Right, so you could just place one small diamond, a few diamonds over here, 6, just for good measure if you want to. And you can see that the comparator detects this. However, right, so I shall place this redstone dust over here and keep all these. However, when the chest is opened and they take out the diamonds, you can see the lava drops down onto them, resulting into them sinking into a fiery death. And that is all you need for yourself to die. Alright, so these glass walls can be any type of block you want them to be, but make sure to position those signs 2 blocks above, at least 2 blocks above, right? So the lava should be like this, right? So it should be something like this. Alright, since you are going for oaks, since signs are made out of wood, it is for good measure that you do this. Alright, so as you can see over here, this is the first block and there's at least 2 blocks. You must have at least 2 blocks in between this lava and the sign, as you can see over here, so that this trap will work. If not, all of the oak signs will be burning up, and yeah, just take precautions. If it does not burn up, then good, you can place them as close to the lava as possible. If not, then I suggest you use this method. Alright, so I hope that you enjoyed this video about me sharing these 5 deadly traps and defenses against intruders on your home. So thanks for watching, hope, and see you in the next video. Thank you and goodbye.